What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a spicy video for you. We're actually going to be going over some of the data mines that have come out from the recent 1.10 update. Major spoiler warning. There are some items that we're about to show, like I'm about to show all the new items that were added, and also some amazing information and a couple features that a lot of you guys want that have just been data mined. Now, before I show this information, talk about this information, data mines are found within the game's code. So this isn't necessarily what's coming up next. This isn't necessarily the next update to Animal Crossing. It just shows that it is programmed into the game. And there are things that have been data mined that never have come to the game. So take this with a grain of salt is basically what I'm trying to say. We've had crops data mined before. We've had Brewster data mined before, and they're still not here, besides pumpkins. So this is, I mean, it's more official than a rumor. Obviously, it's more official than speculation, but a lot of this makes sense. And there's a couple things in particular that, oh my God. Okay. So with the spoiler warning out of the way, with that little warning out of the way about data mines, here we go. So these are some of the new items with pictures that have been added with the 1.10. Some of these are time locked. Some of these you can get right now. So first of all, we have the clothing. Okay. Forgive me, I don't know how to pronounce these. I've already gotten these two in Abel's. If you go over to June, you can get these two. They're very nice, very classy as well. We got these caps here, which they kind of look like gnome caps. I'm not going to lie, but they're stylish. I like the orange one. We also have this headdress here, which is in Abel's. It's sort of like a wedding ceremonial piece here. We have the newsprint helmet and the cart banner, which you can get right now. So you just go on to your Nook shopping, specialty items. And now we're going to get into the wedding set. Now the wedding event is time locked. It starts June 1st. All of June, you can do the wedding event. And similar to Bunny Day, they've actually added 4 or 5 new items, and we're going to see all the color variants. The wedding set is one of the sneakiest sets in Animal Crossing. I think it's so classy. You can do a lot with it. They're heavily detailed as well, and I love that you can customize them. So the first one here is we have the white nuptial bell, and it has about 3, it looks like 3 customizations. We have the white, the blue. I might be in the way of some of these. The brown here. This next item, oh my God. Carnations. Carnations. They kind of look like roses, but carnations kind of do anyway. But they're in this nice basket. There's no customization, of course, but like, I think a lot of people are going to use these. These are really nice. The next one is the cheese wheel. Gloucester? I don't know. Someone wanted me to say it the other day, and that's my best. Okay. Gloucester, if you're from Massachusetts. Anyway, there's the cheese wheel that you get. This is time locked too. We have more food items with the zongzi, which are kind of like dumplings. So yeah, some more food items can never hurt. Next, we have some more nuptial items. We have the ring pillow. Again, they're very nice items. They're just too wedding focused to be like multi-use. But there you go, nuptial ring pillow. Couple rings on there. We also have this thing here, which is another food item, which I'm blocking. And I forgot what those actually were, but yeah, there we go. Of course, we have the rover photos here with all the different customizations. You can do customizations to photos, any of the photos, the Isabel photo, photos of your villagers. So that's not anything new. But if you did do the rover event, that is the year 2 item. So if you didn't do the rover event yet, and you've never done the rover item, most likely, I believe you're going to get a briefcase. But for the year 2 players, you are going to get a rover photo, which you can customize. So there we go. Okay, now we're getting to some pretty cool items. I love some of these. So we have a flower petal basket. It's so small. In game, it's so small. So you can actually hold that. It looks very cute. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are going to like that. You can place the item as well. That would look cute outside of villagers' houses. Can we just appreciate the Father's Day aprons? Look at, like, that is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I just want to, I actually want that in real life. Grill up some bergs. You know what I'm saying? Those look cool. I love the different variants too. I don't think that's customizations. I think there's different variants. If you did, so, okay. This year, we have the museum day. It's the same event, but there is an updated portion. Last year when we did Museum Day, we didn't have the art gallery section in our museum. So with the new updated Museum Day, if you go into your art section, get your stamps, you can get the art plaque. So you get plaques for Museum Day. I've had my grievances. I've come to terms with Museum Day. But there you go. You get a new art plaque that is in the game. It does look cool. These plaques are pretty cool. They're just a little underwhelming for items. Anyway, we have the nuptial door plates, which are very cool. There's a bunch of customizations for these. And there's a ton. There's a bunch. So these are very cool. Again, very wedding focused. But, if you have like Sherb's house or something, like a blue house, you can match it with these. So I love these. The customizations are great. And then randomly, we have a ship wheel door decoration. Okay. So, some different door decorations never hurt. But I love the different customizations here. It looks like the letters are the thing that you can customize. So the blue message, gold message, pink message. I think these are all cool. So this website, I believe, is very credible. This is dodocodes.com. I'll leave the link in the description if you guys want to look at this with me. Probably should have said that in the beginning. But if you guys want to look with me or you want to scope it over after the fact, if you find anything that I didn't. So we just have like the overview of the May Day event and things like that. The Museum Day, which we talked about before. We are going to get to some juicy information. Okay. So yeah, this is just the wedding season, how it's locked. I did report on this mysterious house that was in one of the promo photos. Nintendo actually came out, oddly enough, this has been sort of something that has been discussed and debated. This house doesn't belong in the game. They later changed this promo photo, stating that we made a mistake. This house wasn't supposed to be in the promo photo because it doesn't exist in the game. To me, seems a little bit fishy that a giant company like Nintendo would even change the promo photo. Why would they care? I don't know. It seems like a bit of marketing to me, get people talking about the house. But anyway, this is debunked. So we don't necessarily know if new villagers are going to come to the game. Okay. All right. So we need to go all the way to the top. I wanted to save the best for last. And, okay, here's the 1.10. We have some of the, okay. So here are the DATAMINE notes. So this is like some mystery behind it. We don't quite know, but there's some amazing features that might be coming to Animal Crossing. Again, DATAMINEs, there's no time frame. It's just found in the code. So it is new information, but it's not guaranteed to be in the next update. So there's a lot of information about the update that you probably know. The May Day event is a maze similar to last year. So there's very, information that we all know, but then there's information that we don't know. So there's new held items and there's a bunch of abbreviations for this. I don't know if you guys have any clue what these abbreviations might be. But C-nut, coconut, I don't know. Coconut drink, perhaps? New held items. So maybe these are going to come via an update or new reactions or something. But new held items, they always come with these codes. So I don't know. PITC, a pitcher maybe? I don't know. Coca? Maybe like a Coca-Cola or cola can or something. Cola can. I don't know. That might be. Sandwich. I've always wanted to hold the sandwiches. So some of these don't really make sense. New floor, downer, center, collision type. Category name, accessories is now equipment. I don't know. New door decor. Some of these are the items though. Thank you, Dad apron. Some of the cap, the helmets, Rover's photo has been added. Flower petal basket we've shown before. Ship wheel door decoration we've shown before. Nuptial door plate, carp banner, carnations. So the items that we just showed, but I want to scroll down a little bit here to the first giant piece of news. Follow me here. Evidence of fence customization. That is huge. It has been highly speculated. It has been something that people have wanted in this game ever since we saw the little goof Nintendo did with the white picket fence. Evidence of fence customization could be huge for this game. And that does actually go in line with what Nintendo's come out and said, that they want to focus on UGC, user-generated content. So we are going to have to make this game more special than what it is. I mean, this is a great game, don't get me wrong. But the customization, the design community is going to keep this game alive. Fence customization could point to that. Now, what could the different customizations mean? I think if you like bring a stack of 10 fence that when you craft them, you could probably bring them to the crafting table and customize 10 at a time. or the whole stack. You might have to use more customization kits depending on how much you have. But I could see like the wooden fences, similar to if you guys have ever customized like the log furniture, it's probably going to be a lot like that. So different shades of the wood. The bamboo is probably going to be like the bamboo items currently in the game. Like the bamboo fence might be similar to that. But then you start to get into like the stone fence and the spooky fence and how they could do that customization wise. That's going to be exciting. So that has been found in the game's code, but we're not done. We're not done yet. I mean, to me, that's one of the best things that is in this, but you might disagree with that. Okay, a bombshell with the museum, guys. Evidence of third museum floor. So you might be saying, that's already been data mined, Pat. This is old news. It's never been specified about the third floor in the museum. So it's always been Brewster's going to be in the museum or a museum cafe or something like that. It's never been as specific as this. So evidence of third museum floor could point to what is next, a cafe entrance and camera settings. So I think you're going to be able to have a free range camera inside of the cafe, a cafe entrance, a third museum floor. These are specific phrases and data mine. Like some of the stuff we have, like the held items, we just have coding here. So that's not as specific. You kind of have to like piece things together. But this is straight up saying third floor, cafe entrance, camera settings. This next one is very interesting too. There are dialogue changes that may change the conversation flow for when you talk to a crafting villager. Now, this is my question to you guys. Have you experienced any new dialogue since this update came out? Because a lot of people have actually been messaging me saying, hey, my villager has never said this before. My villager has never done this specific thing. So I'm wondering if with each of these updates, there's just a little bit of dialogue that has been inserted into the game. It's not going to be what I think everyone wants, a major dialogue overhaul, but dialogue changes when that may change the conversation flow for when you talk to a crafting villager. So that's pretty cool. Also, it's not shown in this data mine, but another update is when you go to someone's dream island, you can actually hit the minus button now to end the dream. You don't have to go all the way to Luna's bed anymore to end the dream. So that's like another quality of life thing that you don't really think about, but when you're in a dream, it sucks. Especially if you don't know the person's island, you have to go all the way back to the plaza. So that's another quality of life that I've noticed. But guys, these three right here, fence customization, third museum floor, and a cafe entrance with specific camera settings for the cafe. That's huge. Now, what do I think of all this information? I mean, this is all data mine. This is just things that are in the code. Nintendo has been good about keeping things, close to the chest there because they don't want things to get out necessarily. But the fact that it is in the coding now could point to a bigger update down the line. I'm not saying anything is set in stone, but E3 could be time for a big presentation for Nintendo, and some of this could come out, an expansion to the museum, fence customization, some other, quality of life things. So it's very exciting. I know 1.10 was kind of a downer for, I think, most of the community, but some of this stuff in here points to some exciting things coming to Animal Crossing. So down below in the comment section, I want you guys to, first of all, have you experienced any new dialogue since the update came? That's the first thing. Second thing is, what do you think these shortened, I don't know, what do you think these mean? So far I have coconut, cola, I don't know, sandwich. I don't know what these mean. Let me know. I'll drop this article in the description below. I don't want to even say Brewster, but a museum expansion with a cafe can only mean one thing. So very exciting stuff. Let me know again in the comments, and I will see you in the very next video. Peace out, guys.